What is going on, guys? Welcome to the third video of the day, where today I'll give you, or in this one I'll give you my thoughts on on New Zealand versus Afghanistan. I'm your host Tanveer Syed. Make sure to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, that bell notification button. All right. In terms of highlights, There's nothing much to see really because Afghanistan were 172 and all out, and New Zealand were 173 for 3 in 32.1 overs. So they had 17 overs and 5 balls remaining. So this wasn't a challenge really. I mean the scorecard: Hashmatullah Zazai, the 34, better than a runner ball. Uh, Noor Ali Zaman, 31. Um, Rahmat Shah 0. Hashmatullah Shahidi, well, fought, I guess, 58 of, was it? Yeah, 59 of 99 balls. Next guy is Gulbuddin Naib 4. Um, Muhammad Nabi 9. Najibullah Zadran 4. Um, huh. Ikram Ali Ali Khil, think that's his name. 2, because Muhammad Shahzad was not there today. Their regulation thing, a keeper. Rashid Khan. He was Bull Ferguson, after getting a nasty delivery. 0. Aftab Alam, 14 of 10 balls, and he was only there for 10 minutes. And Hamid Hassan remained not out for 7. The bowling, this is all you need to know. Ferguson got 4, Jimination got 5, and guess who got the 1? The 1 was gotten by the person who always, pretty much seems to always get wickets, Colin de Gronholm. Now, in terms of this non-challenge, Martin Guptill, he was actually out first ball, so that was a bit of a surprise. Monroe, Colin Monroe, also Aftab Alam, 22 of 24 balls. He kind of threw his wicket away. Kane Williamson remained not out, I believe, on 79. Ross Taylor got bowled in the end by Aftab Alam, 48, so just too short of 50, and Tom Latham, 13, and in a small total you had 11 extras. Okay, in terms of the bowling, Aftab Alam was the only one who got wickets, so he bowled 8.1 overs for 45. I guess that's successful enough. Alright, so New Zealand, Afghanistan, no Rashid Khan, he got injured. No Muhammad Shahzad, so they had to really rely on Rahmat Shah's temporary leg spin. But one of the commentators put it the right way. It seems Afghanistan's honeymoon period is over, and it really does seem that way. But if that is the case, then what a honeymoon period it was. There's a bit of an unknown factor, but now with detailed and in-depth analysis and video footage out there, you know what the other teams are doing, so you know how to tackle what they're doing. And here's where experience comes in. Experience as in not age, not like how many years you've existed on this earth. Experience in terms of big tournaments. Um, it seems whenever there's a little bit of pressure, someone gently squeezes on Afghanistan. It seems like they completely capitulate. From what I heard, there was like 66 for zero, and their opening two batsmen scored in the 30s. After that, all of them so many single-digit scores. This tells you they faced a collapse of epic proportions. Apart from Hashmatullah Shahidi, who tried to hold up one end, but from the other end, it's like they just there's just a procession. And Jimmy Neesham, unfortunately, I'll have to say this, he's a bit of an all-rounder because he's a third change bowler. So he's a bit of a bowling all-rounder, if you will. But yeah, for a guy like him to get 5 wicket haul, nothing against him, but yeah, Matt Henry didn't get it, and yes, there's also an unknown factor with pace. So I don't think Afghanistan have the 150k pace bowlers, but it's been a long time since Jimmy Neesham got a 5 wicket haul, and he got it against Afghanistan this time. So that sort of tells you, how you could say haywire their batting was. They just kept going for shots as if they have nothing to lose. That I've got nothing to lose approach, it works less often than not actually. Yeah, it works, but if you rely on it too much, people will figure you out and they said, "Oh, you're gonna bat like this? All right, I'm gonna get you out right here." I believe Jimmy Neesham was the man of the match, and if there's any point of concern with me for New Zealand is that they have not been properly tested yet in terms of a chase, in terms of a steep chase of 300 plus runs yet in this tournament. So once they face in England or in Australia or in India, I think the scenario is going to be a bit more interesting for New Zealand, and their batting depth and their batting class would really be put to the sword, and we will see if they if they actually make it through to the semifinals. All right, that's about it. There's nothing much to say really about this match. Uh, Hopefully Afghanistan bounces back well, and let's see what happens to New Zealand from here. They're still on top of the table. It's your boy, the Stem on 3 side, signing out. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.